Alright, this is y equal to tangent of theta. When you consider tangent, I want you to consider, think of your little unit circle. Right here at 0, the coordinate is 1, 0. At the top at 0, 1. To the left at 180 degrees, it's negative 1, 0. And down here it's going to be 0, negative 1. Things to keep in mind is that 0 over 1 is 0, and 1 over 0 is undefined. Undefined graphically means a vertical asymptote. So to start with, we're going to go ahead and do the graph. Easiest thing to graph is always to put 4 tick points, and we'll call the last one 2 pi. 4 to the left, and that's negative 2 pi. Then we'll put 1 to negative 1. Alright, so when you start at 0 for tangent, let's say we said angle and value. We'll make a little list here. So for the angle 0, that would be right here. Tangent is y over x, so it's 0 over 1, which is 0. So we'll put a point right there at 0. At pi over 2, which is up here, the point would be 1 over 0, which is undefined. So at pi over 2, that would be right here, the first tick mark. It's undefined. Undefined graphically means I will have a vertical asymptote. And then at pi, right here, I have 0 over negative 1, and that is going to be 0. And at 3 pi over 2, at 3 pi over 2, which is right here, it would be negative 1 over 0, which is, once again, undefined. So I'm going to have another vertical asymptote. At 2 pi, which is back here, it's going to be 0 again. So at 2 pi, it is indeed 0. So I made those coordinates. This really goes cyclical, so notice it goes 0, undefined, 0, undefined, 0. So right here at negative pi over 2, you're also going to have an asymptote. Then I'm going to have 0, then I'm going to have a vertical asymptote at negative 3 pi over 2, and then 0 at 2 pi. Alright, and then when you graph tangent, it goes up on the right, down on the left. Up on the right, down on the left, up on the right, down on the left. When the test generator graphs this, they are not going to show the asymptotes dotted in, but the graph itself will look just this way, okay? Remember after 0, the coordinate there is really pi over 2, and then this is pi, and this is 3 pi over 2. On the other side, this would be negative pi over 2, negative pi, negative 3 pi over 2, and negative 2 pi. If you were to be asked where are the vertical asymptotes, you could say, well, if you made the list, the vertical asymptotes are at negative 3 pi over 2, there's one at negative pi over 2, there's one at positive pi over 2, there's one at 3 pi over 2. So we would say that vertical asymptotes happen or occur at odd multiples of pi over 2. Odd multiples of pi over 2. Vertical asymptotes occur at odd multiples of pi over 2. They might also say, where is tangent undefined? Tangent is undefined Tangent is undefined at odd multiples of pi over 2. If they ask you where the vertical asymptotes are, odd multiples of pi over 2. The graph looks like this. Remember that tangent does go through the origin. Megan, how do I stop this?
Just stop.
Where's